So good morning everyone. Today I am going to teach you about LabXchange. The name is labxchange.org or labxchange.organization. It is a free website which is provided by Harvard University with the support of Amgen Foundation, who has funded this website, and it has plethora of contents for teaching of science subjects. It has different type of contents like simulations, videos, worksheets, and narratives, which we'll see in the in this video. And it is completely free, and it has more than 21,000 learning resources. So we'll explore this website, and there are two modes to sign up on this website. The first one is educator mode and the second one is learner mode. So educators are the teachers, and when you sign up with educator mode, then you get many different type of features to modify or create your own content. And when you sign up as learner mode, then you do not get all of these features. You do not get the feature of modifying the content or adding your own content or editing the content. So we can see that it has educational resources from over 150 leading organizations, and the main organization or university which has created this is Harvard University. We can click here to see the name of all the organizations. So the main sponsor of LabXchange, who has funded this project, is Amgen Foundation. Amgen is a biopharmaceutical company and biotechnological company, and uh, it produces many products related to biotechnology, many drug vaccines, and the strategic ally is UNESCO. It is a member of Global Education Coalition launched by UNESCO, and this is the list of the content collaborators which have contributed for LabXchange. So we can see this list. It is a long list. It has resources, learning resources from over 170 organizations. So we can see Blue One Brown, ACE, Gene, Animal Logic, Amgen, and then BioBuilder, Biology Simulations, BioVisions, and then Brain Facts, Cell Mentor, CamTalk, Chronos, CoreCon, Dana Foundation, Duovool is an Indian company, and then Eureka, Fair Opportunity X, and then GeoGebra, Futurum, and then Goodwin University, Harvard Library, and then Harvard X. Then I am a scientist, Iris, iBiology, Khan Academy, Can Hub, Kyoto UX, LabXchange, then Lifeology, Mini PCR, Meristem, Minute Earth, then Nova, Nobel Prize, FET, Our World in Data, Professor Dave Explains. Then we have lot of different websites, Science ABC, SERP, TAG, Concord Consortium, Harvard Law. You can see this complete list, Western, Eureka, Science. So it is 170 organizations have contributed for LabXchange. We can go back to the home page to see what else is there. And then we can see that how it works, how this website works. You can explore all the content which is available on LabXchange for free. It is free, completely free, and you can also sign up as an educator or a learner. If you sign up as an educator, then if you are a teacher, then you can sign up as an educator, and you get the features to modify content, to edit content, to create your own content, to create a classroom just like Google Class. And then if you sign up as an learner, then you are a student, and you don't get the features of modifying the content, creating the content, and editing the content. And you can share the content with other educators, learners, mentors. Here you can see about Amgen Foundation. Till today, Amgen Foundation has contributed more than $400 million to LabXchange, and then we can go to the sign up. I have already signed up as an educator. You can click on this sign up on educator mode. I have already signed up as an educator, so it is not showing me again to sign up. And then you can go to the explore page. The explore page, you have featured subjects. You can filter the content or sort the content on the basis of featured subjects, then content type, then content sources, then community favorites and trending topics. So if you click on featured subjects, then you can see biological sciences, chemistry, global health, health science, science and society, scientific progress, prepare for college, prepare for graduate school, prepare for careers, professional development. On all these subjects, content is available on LabXchange. If you click biological sciences, then you can see that there is so much content available on biological sciences like natural selection, how to do fluorescence microscopy, DNA, and you can always click on see more to see more content. There's a lot of content which is not shown here. It is just a sample. You can click on see more this to see the list of all the content. Then you can go to the chemistry section, build an atom, groups of the periodic table, pH scale, purifying a protein, plant metabolism, and then you can always click on see more to see other content. Then you can go to global health, factors that affect air quality, COVID-19 vaccine doses administered. So this is just a sample of what content is available for global health. And then you can go to health science to see what is there, like what is cancer, endocrine signaling and breast cancer, HPV adaptive immunity. And then you can go to science and society. So these, so you can go to science and society to see that there are contents available related to how science affect the society, how science help in developing the society, pros and cons of the science, and related to this. And then you can go to scientific progress, see the contents related to scientific progress, like I published my first author paper, aseptic techniques in laboratory, let's experiment, and teaching laboratory classes, BSL1, BSL2. And then you can go to prepare for college. Then here you will find the videos related to how to prepare for your university exams, college exams, what to do in your college, how to explore your college, how to apply to college and pay for it, a day in the life of an undergraduate researcher, and is success luck or hard work, and prepare for graduate school, introduction to good lab citizenship, how to earn, how my PhD training is empowering me, pursuing a PhD, and you can go to prepare for careers. Here the videos are related. Here the videos are related to the careers, like choosing a career, career day, meet an IGI scientist, and then you can go to professional development. Here you will see the videos related to your professional growth and development, like how you can grow in your career, what you can do to make your career better, to grow professionally. And then you can go back, you can sort the content on the basis of content type. So you can see there are many different type of content, like path clusters. In clusters there are many things which are arranged together to make a complete package. And then there are pathways. So in pathways there are many things, but they are serially arranged, like you can see. Like there can be videos, there can be text, there can be document, there can be narrative, there can be simulations, different type of content, but they are arranged serially one after the other, like a chapter or a lesson. So here you can see research integrity and scientific misconduct, there are 13 items. And then coronavirus, there are 9 items. And then PCR, there are 5 items. And then you have central dogma of life, 16 items. And then cut, how does CRISPR work, so there are 16 items. Economic inequality, 21 items. And then you can always click on see more to see more content. And then you can go to interactives. In the interactives you can change the variable and play with it. You can look very closely the structure of these things, how these things work, like the life cycle of HIV, how the virus co-opts the cell, how do restriction enzyme cut the plasmids. So you can click on this interactives, and you can look at the details. You can look at how the process is working, and then you can go to simulations. Simulations are like games. You can play them, you can change the variables, or you can uh, to understand a concept or to understand a process, like catalysis. You can understand catalysis by simulation, and acid based solution, jet electrophoresis, covid-19 infection spread basic. So you can always click on see more to see more such type of content, and then you can go to videos. In the videos you can see there are many different types of videos: secretory pathway, glycolysis, gene drive, and then the disordered cosmos, how to restriction enzyme digest. And then you can go to narratives. In the narratives people talk about a particular topic, about they are like they share their life experience about a particular topic, like change and uncertainty influence opportunities in our life, a day in the life of a skincare chemist, and no place like home. And then you can go to case studies. In the case studies there are experimentations which are explained. So these all are the case studies, like fluorescein green fluorescent protein, and bacteriophages can be more effective and specific than antibiotics in combating bacterial infection. And then the effects of altered microbiome on C. elegans, egg-laying. And then you can go to documents. Here texts and documents are there on a particular subject, like introduction to genetics and medicine. Books are there, how does the brain work. So all the document books are there. And then you can go to question sets. In the question set there are problems which you can solve to understand a particular concept. You can always click on see more to more such type of content. Like if you want more question set, you can click on see more to see more question sets. And then you can go to teaching guides. In the teaching guides there, these are mainly the content for the teacher, how to explain a particular topic, how to teach a particular topic: Bloom's taxonomy, coral reef and global warming. And then you can go to text. In the text again there are documents on a particular topic, like magic mushroom and amygdala, and Rosalind Franklin, the rise of antibiotic resistant bacteria. And then you can go to images. In the images section there is lot of different images, very high quality animated pictures and images are there. And then you can go to audio. In the audio, these are like audio books, people podcast, interview, and other recordings. So uh, you can hear this audio, you can listen to them to understand a topic, to understand their perspective about a particular topic, about a particular process. And then you can go back, and you can see the content sources. So there are 170 organizations which have contributed for LabXchange. So you can see this list here. And then you can go to community favorites to see the content which have received the maximum favorites or likes. And then you can go to trending topics. And if you go to subjects, then you can see that mainly the whole content is divided into four subjects, like biology, then chemistry, then physics, then earth and space science. But these are not the only subjects, I will explain you later. It is like a sample, and there are so much content available on LabXchange. And the special thing about LabXchange is that every content has three parts. Every content is sorted into three parts: the middle school level, high school level, and the advanced level. The middle school level has the content on the most basic topics or the fundamentals, like here you will study about DNA, introduction to cell. And in the advanced level you will study the most advanced things, or the, you can say, about details of something. Like here you will study about cell cycle, genome editing, cellular energetics. Here you will study about photosynthesis, but here you will study about cellular energetics. Here you will study about introduction to cell. Here you will study about cell structure and function, genome editing, cell cycle. So and the high school level is in between the level of middle school and advanced. Same with the chemistry. Here you will have middle school, then high school, then advanced school. And in the middle school you will study about atoms, properties of water, matter and change, making measurements. Here you will study about rates of reaction, nuclear chemistry, chemical kinetics. And then in the physics, same, you will study most basic things in the middle school, then then little bit advanced in the high school, and then most advanced things in the advanced section. And same for the earth and space science. And if you go to the library, then you can see that there is lot of content available on lot of different subjects, topics on LabXchange. You can click on subject area to see that maximum content is available for biological sciences. More than 14,000 content is available for biological science. You can click on this to see the subtopics on which content is available, like ecology, genetics, biochemistry, cell biology. And you can see this number. This number represent the number of content which is available. Like for ecology, 2,888 content is available. For genetics, 2,851 content is available. This content includes all the things like videos, animations, simulations, pictures, narratives, document, text, audios, everything is included in it. So for ecology, for genetics, biochemistry, cell biology, molecular biology, physiology, microbiology, neuroscience, techniques in biology, biotechnology, plant sciences, zoology, evolution, bioengineering. And then you can see health science is there, physics, chemistry, earth and space science, science and society, scientific progress, global health, prepare for careers, educator skills, environmental science, data science, economics, learner support, mathematics. So the content is available on so much subjects, on so much topics. You can see the complete list here. And mainly the topics is related to science or related to education. So LabXchange is mainly for education, mainly for science teaching. And then you can go to background knowledge. So you can see for around 13,000 content you don't need any background knowledge. It is written as none. For some 8,000 content you need some background knowledge, and for 1,300 content you need extensive deep background knowledge. And you can sort the content or the videos on the duration, like 5 minute, 5 to 10 minute, more than 10 minutes. Then you can sort them on the basis of their contributor, like OpenStax, LabXchange, Meristem. So all the videos can be sorted according to its contributor. And then you can see the popular tags. You can use these tags like DNA. You can click on DNA to see all the content which is available on DNA, climate change, earth science, environmental science, then high school. And then you can also sort the content or filter the content on the basis of language. So you can see that the content is available on so many languages in LabXchange. So this makes LabXchange very special, very unique, because it is completely free, and the content is available in many different languages. So the content is available in different languages, and that makes it very special. Now you can click on this to see what all content is there. So on LabXchange you have pathways, then clusters, simulations, interactives, videos, text, question sets, images, case studies, teaching guides, narratives, documents, questions, audio, textbooks, and annotated videos. So annotated videos includes all the videos which have been edited, modified by the educators. And this is a new feature. You can click on any one of these, like on pathways, to see all the content on pathways. Like these all are pathways. These shows the result. There are 871 pathways. These all are pathways. And then you can click on simulations. So you can see that there are 423 simulations are there on LabXchange. Then you can click on interactives, and you can see 648 interactives are there on LabXchange. And you can click on textbooks to see what textbooks are there. So 11 textbooks are there: concepts of biology, anatomy and physiology, microbiology, biology for AP courses, chemistry 2E, biology 2E, and then human biology, college physics, chemistry, education and climate change. So these textbooks are available, and then you can see the sources which have contributed for LabXchange. So you can see their maximum contribution is from United States of America. So 120 contributor is from USA. The company or organization is from USA. You can click on this to see their name. See, like CDC is from USA, and you can see that second most contributor, biggest contributor is the United Kingdom, UK. 11 companies or organizations have contributed from UK, and then South Africa, then Canada, then Germany, then India. So you can click on India to see the contributors from India. So Science ABC is from India, contributor from India. The lifeofscience.com and Duvol, these three companies are from India. And you can click on language, and so content is available in all these languages on LabXchange. And then you can go to dashboard to see your profile. So I'm an educator itself on LabXchange. So you can see that there is an option of create content. I can create content on LabXchange. You can click on this to create a content, and then you can see that I can create questions, audio, case studies, document, images, narratives, pathways, teaching guide, text, videos. So I can create any of the content on LabXchange. I can also modify the content, and then you can see I have not created any content yet, and then you can see favorites. I have not liked anything yet, so it is showing you don't have any favorites yet. And that classes I teach, you can, as an educator, you can create your own class just like Google Classroom. It offers many features which are not present in Google Classroom, so it is much more advanced, and more sophisticated than Google Classroom. It has many features which are not available in Google Classroom. You can go to create classroom, and you can name your class. You can choose your subject, like if you are a chemistry teacher, then you can choose chemistry or any of this topic for your class. And then you can choose the number of learners or students, like maximum it goes to 300. And then you can write a description of your class, and then you can upload a preview or image for your class, and then you can add co-educators or teachers also. This feature is not available in a lot of different apps. It is a very special feature. You can add other teachers also. And then you can go to classes I'm in. So I have not joined any class yet, so it is showing join class. I can also join a class here. Yeah, you have to enter the class code, and then you can request to join the class just like Google Classroom. You can join a class. And then messages, here you will see all the messages that you will receive. So it is showing no message to display. And then you can go to this community dashboard. In the community dashboard, you can see there is a discussion page. So you can join any of the community to discuss about that topic, about a topic, to give information about a particular content, about a particular topic, to talk about it, to discuss about it. Like for science communication, you can join this discussion group or this community. Science communication, then education and careers, teaching science, and then learning science, LabXchange community, LabXchange announcements and support. You can join any of the community. And then mentees. So I don't have any mentees yet. These are the people to whom you give the mentorship. So these are, and then there is mentors. So you can search for a mentor, and you don't have any mentor yet. I don't have any mentor, it is showing. And you can search for a mentor from here, and then it will redirect you to the people page. And then these are all the mentors. So here it is showing 626 mentors are there on LabXchange. You can click on anyone. You can see their profile, and you can make them your mentor. Like it is showing city Cambridge, and experienced graduate student from MIT, United States Chemistry Department, and her interest, and apply for mentorship. You can click on this to make her your mentor. and then you can, so these all features are available on LabXchange. Here notifications, you can see the notification. I don't have any notification yet, so it is not showing any notification. You can see messages here. So this is all for LabXchange. And now uh, we will we will discuss a topic on LabXchange. I will try to teach a topic on LabXchange. So today we will discuss about natural selection. So here there is a dialog box, and in this box you can see that it is a simulation. The language is English. It is related to evolution in genetics, and you don't need any background knowledge for understanding this concept. And it has 87 favorites, views 9,000, remixes 23, 2 are publicly available, 21 are private, and then license CCBY 4.0. And then you can start this simulation. Before starting this simulation, I would like to tell something about natural selection. That natural selection, the name natural selection itself implies that the selection is by the nature. So it is also known as the concept of survival of the fittest. In the what happens in natural selection, like whenever there is any environmental change or change in the surroundings, change in the nature, then the organism or the individual of a population of a species which has some mutation or some variations in it, which is best suited for that environment, survives and propagates and reproduce, and the rest are all are eliminated. And because the rest all have a disadvantage, they are not able to survive, so they are eliminated, and only that individual who survives, that individual propagates, and i- i- and this feature or this variation starts to appear in the whole uh, of that species. Like for example, if there is a drought and there are no grasses to eat, then there are no grasses to eat, then all the horses will eliminate. And then all the horses will die due to starvation. But if there is a horse which has a mutation, due to which it has much longer neck than other horses, then that horse will eat the leaves which are high on the trees, and that horse will survive. And its progeny, if they also get that mutation, if they also get that variation, and they also have a longer neck, then they will also survive, and rest all will be eliminated. So this feature or this mutation will propagate and will start to appear in the whole population. And this is how uh, it is said that the neck of giraffe got longer. So here we will see what happens in natural selection by this simulation. It is called natural selection because the selection is due to nature. Nature itself act as the agent of selection. It selects the best suited organism or the best suited individual, and it is also known as survival of the fittest. So here we will go to this, and here we can see that there is a bunny or a rabbit, white rabbit in a background which is of brown. We can see this background is of brown soil, and there is a white bunny here. And here we can see the environmental factors or the controls, like we can see wolves, tough food, and limited food. So these are the environmental factors which control the population of a species uh, in a natural setting, in a natural condition. Like wolves, predators like wolves, they eat their prey like rabbit, bunnies, and they control their population. And sometimes there is tough food is available. Not every time you get good food. Sometimes there is tough food, hard food, which the animals don't like to eat, or which is hard to digest, or which is hard to eat for them. So their population is controlled. And then limited food. Sometimes they drought, or there is no rain for a long time, and the food gets limited. So this limited food also acts as a agent to control their population. And here you can see that there is a graph. It is showing generation versus population. So this is first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, fifth generation, and you can see the number, their population. And here you can see if you click on any one of these, then you can see their population versus in every generation. And these are the these represent their population. Here you will see in this. So first, we to start this simulation, we have to add a mate for this bunny. So we will add one more, and we can add brown color bunnies here. So we have introduced a mutation, dominant mutation on brown fur. So we will start to see brown bunnies here. So we can see that their population is increasing, and it will increase exponentially for first few generations. So we can see that their population is rising exponentially, and this is the black one. Black is the is showing the total population, and that we can see we can limit the amount of food. And then we can see that a green one, this solid line is representing white, and then dotted line is showing the brown. So we can see that the brown bunnies are lesser in number than the white bunnies are more in number as compared to the brown bunnies. So now their population will start to decrease because the food is limited. Their population will not go exponentially. So we can see that their population has reduced because the food is limited. So as competition is increased, and their population will show huge dips now. Now uh, we can see that their population is increasing, then decreasing, then increasing, then decreasing. What we can do here, we can introduce another environmental factor control layer. So we can introduce wolves. So now we will see what happens. Right now it is approximately equal population of white and brown bunnies, and now after introduction of wolves we will see what happens. So now we can see that the brown bunnies are more in number, and the graph has changed. The brown bunnies are more in number and the white bunnies are lesser in number. Now we can see there are very few white bunnies. We can count them. It is like 6 or 7 white bunnies are there, and the brown bunnies are very much greater in numbers. Now we can change the background, and we can remove this condition. So what happened is that the brown bunnies were better able to hide or camouflage with the camouflage in the surrounding. So their population increased, but so their population increased, but the white bunnies were not able to camouflage in the surrounding. So they were not able to hide with the wolf. So their population decreased. Now in this condition we can see there are many brown bunnies and there are very few white bunnies are there. Now their population is increasing, decreasing, increasing, decreasing due to limited food, and but their population, there is no net change. No one has a advantage here. The brown bunnies are way more, their population of brown bunnies are way more than the population of white bunnies. We can introduce wolves again. So after the introduction of wolves we will see there is a dramatic change. Now there is approximately equal population of white and brown bunnies. Now after the second generation we will see what will happen. Now white bunnies, the situation has reversed. The white bunnies are more in number as compared to the brown bunnies. There are very few brown bunnies and there are way more number of white bunnies are present. Now brown bunnies are almost going to extinct. We will remove the wolf, and we can see there the population of white bunnies are very much as compared to the population of brown bunnies. Like now again we can change the background color, and we will see what happened if we introduce wolves now. Now we have introduced the wolves, and we can see that what happens now. Now we can see that the population of brown bunnies are increasing and the population of white bunnies are decreasing. So the population of white bunnies are decreasing now, and the population of brown bunnies are increasing. because brown bunnies are better able to survive in this environment. They are better able to hide themselves in this brown environment. The brown bunnies are better able to camouflage, so they hide, they are better able to uh, hide with the predator. And the white bunnies are not able to camouflage with the surrounding. They are not able to hide anywhere, so they are killed and they are eaten by the wolves, by the predators. Now we will start. So we have seen the effect of the color change on natural selection. The nature selects the best suited individual. Now all the white bunnies have been eliminated, only the brown bunnies are left. Now we will start the simulation again to understand the effect of teeth on natural selection. How if an individual has a different type of teeth, then it can give it a advantage or a disadvantage. So here this bunny don't have a teeth right now. We will first add a mate for her, and then we will introduce this feature of teeth. So now mutation is coming, and we can see that we will first see that some, we will limit the food, and we will see that some of them, like this one has teeth, but this one do not have teeth, this one do not have teeth. So some have teeth, like this one has teeth, some has teeth, you can see, but some don't have any teeth. Here we are talking about long teeth, this. So we can see this one has long teeth, some have long teeth, but some don't have. Here we can see that there is no advantage for anyone of the teeth. But if there is a drought and the place turns into a desert, then what type of plants or the vegetation is found in desert? Usually spiny, very hard plants are there to reduce the transpiration, to survive better in that environment. Very hard plants are there in a desert, which we call xerophytic vegetation. So we will introduce tough food for them. Now we will see what will happen. Now after some time we can see that all the here we can see there are equal number of, almost equal number of bunnies which have teeth and which don't have long teeth or sharp teeth. But after few generations we will see that only those bunnies will survive which have long and sharp teeth. All the bunnies with smaller teeth or will extinct. Now we can see that the all the bunnies which are surviving right now have long teeth. You can see that maximum number of bunnies which are surviving right now have long teeth. You can see in this. If you look carefully, you can see that maximum bunnies have long teeth right now. And you can see that the bunnies with shorter teeth are decreasing. Their population is decreasing continuously. And the bunnies with longer teeth, their population is increasing continuously. You can also see in this graph that their population is decreasing, shorter teeth, and those with longer teeth, their population is increasing. And you can also see in this picture. So this tells us that in the nature, only those organisms or those individuals survive which have the best characteristic for that given scenario or that given situation. And if they have any slight advantage, then their population will increase, and those which have a disadvantage, their population will decrease. Now we can see that their population is decreased too much, the bunnies with short teeth. Now we can restart this again to see the effect of ears on bunnies or rabbit. So some bunnies have straight or erect ears, they help in better hearing, and some bunnies have floppy ears or lopped ears, which are not erect. So they have a disadvantage because they are bad at hearing. So they cannot hear when a predator comes to them. So we can see this bunny has a erect ear, and normally the bunnies with floppy ears or loped ears are not found in the nature. They are not found in the forest, wildlife, in the natural forest, because they have a disadvantage. They are eaten, they are killed, they are eaten by the predators. So they are not found in the natural settings. It is very rare to find such bunnies or rabbit in the natural settings which have flopped ears. So here we can add a mate, and then we can introduce flopped ears. Mutation is coming, you can see, and then we can see this bunny has a flopped ear or lopped ear. It is called flopping ears. So the ear are not erect, and you can see many bunnies with floppy ears. You can see the population of all the bunnies are increasing. We can limit the amount of food, but there is no net change. The population is increasing. The population of bunnies with floppy ears are also increasing. Straight ears are much more than that. And you can see their population, the bunnies with floppy ears, their population is also increasing. And now the population of all the bunnies will decrease because we have limited the amount of food, but there is no change here. So what we can do, we can introduce the wolves here, and then we can see what happens. Now we have introduced the wolves, and we will see that all the bunnies with floppy ears will the, their population will suddenly decrease because they are in disadvantage. They cannot hear when the wolves are coming, so wolves will eat them, will kill them and eat them. So their population will decrease and they will soon become extinct. So give them lot of food. We can see that all the bunnies with floppy ears have been eliminated. They have become extinct. You can see this line. There are no bunnies with floppy ears are left. We can start this simulation to see this effect again. We can add a mate, and we can introduce this floppy ears. Patient is coming. Wait for their population to increase for few generations, so that we can observe this effect by, and then you can see these are bunnies with floppy ears. These bunnies are with floppy ears. We can wait for their population to increase. You can see that their population is increasing. You can limit the amount of food. You can introduce wolves right now because their population has become too much. We can start this again, add a mate. You can see that their population is increasing. You can introduce the wolves now. We have two bunnies with floppy ears right now. More bunnies with floppy ears. Again, the bunnies with floppy ears have been eliminated, have become extinct. So that confirms our prediction that bunny with floppy ears had the disadvantage, and they are not able to detect their predators because they have the less hearing capabilities. So they became extinct. So this is how nature works. This is the natural selection. Nature selects the best because there is so much competition in the nature. There are so much dangers. There are so much disasters in the nature. So the individual with the best suited characteristic, who is the fittest, who has the best mutation or variation for that particular scenario, only survives and produces progeny, reproduces, propagates, and all other are eliminated. So that is called natural selection, survival of the fittest. So that's all for LabXchange. We will meet in another video tutorial to explore some more content on LabXchange. We will end this presentation here. Thank you very much.